Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and there's Rex playing and having fun. But anyway, I was just thinking. I just watched a movie, well, documentary or something like that on Newman, and he was an inventor. And he invented a machine that could generate electricity. What do they call those? Promotional motion. You know, keeps moving kind of things. And it would use just maybe 2 or 3 amps of energy, and it could just make this thing just go, and you could hook a generator on this thing. And then you're talking using solar to charge some batteries just to put up a little bit of few amps to make this thing work. And you ought to be able to produce electricity depending on how big the unit is, but you could do it. And it was interesting. It started when he was a child, and it went on, and it talked about his after he developed it and trying to promote it, and then where he had a problem was getting a patent. They wouldn't give him a patent on it, and so he wouldn't get a patent. And well, I don't want to tell the whole story on it, but anyway, it ended up he put a lot of time and effort into this thing trying to get the patent, and the patent was the whole thing, and he never did get the patent. And it ended up well, he ended up dying. Like he did this probably when he was 40 or so, something like that. And he ended up dying in his late 70s, and he never did get a patent on it. And before he died, he disassembled it and everything, so nobody really knows what it, how it worked. But it was the thing that got me was I was reading one of the comments down below, and it said, I want to try to remember what it was, but society will sometimes forgive a criminal, but it will never forgive a dreamer. And Oscar Wilde, I believe, is who the one that made that quote. And but it started making me think, well, here, look, see, this is somebody's dream. They started on this thing, and they didn't finish it. And I'm wondering, now that's happened to me. And normally I'm dreaming of something, I'm getting it going, and I'll get difficulties, and I can't finish it. And so, I've had stuff like that, and I think a lot of people are like that. We bite off a little more than we can chew, or circumstances, turn out that we weren't able to make it work. So we're left with just dreaming. And I mean, it was a good dream. It might have been a dream that is capable of completing, but something happened and we weren't able to. And that started me thinking. Like I say, it's happened to me before. And I mean, there's a lot of like I say, I've been in business a lot and started a lot of businesses. Some really worked good, some didn't work all that good, and stuff like that. Either I didn't put enough effort in it, or the timing wasn't right, or there's something. And I was wondering how many people have lived their lives like that. I mean, I've still had some stuff that I was able to complete and do something with, but but I mean, there's some people that just seems like uh, they don't finish up the dream, or they don't stay focused on the dream, or it just stays a dream. It stays on paper. You know, they weren't able to make it work. And but and some people, like I say, just they always have excuses. You know, so you know, this dream didn't work, well, because of that, and I had this dream, and that didn't work, and you know, and they have a whole lifetime of dreaming that doesn't work. And I don't know, do they ever stop and think, you know, maybe they need to stay focused on something? Or what I normally do, my dreams normally consist of something that I'm doing already. And I take on a new project, I'm learning stuff, and then I start thinking, man, I could do this, I could do this. And then I'll follow it until I can make money with it, or I just, you know, something happens, I just can't make it done. But I say, I know there's people that just are continually dreaming, and they just can't make it work. But this is just something that I was just thinking on, and even me, you know, at my age, I'm thinking, man, how many am I dreaming now? Now I'm dreaming. I'm right now, as I've been traveling around the East Coast and here in Florida and stuff like that. I'm dreaming. I'm thinking of what I want to get done, and how I can do it. I've been getting into the details of it, and now it's just I'm looking for a location. And but like I say, it is something that made me think, and I'm thinking, boy, you know, am I going to put so much time in the dreaming, I'm not going to get anything done, you know? So but it's just a little something that I, you know, been kind of, and I just saw it just now. So I mean, I'm still thinking on it. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.